Hey guys, what's up? It's Zach back here again for Down South Racing, and today we are finally installing basically part 2 of the last video that you saw, which it will be the BMR Cradle Lockout kit level 2. So that's the CB005 kit. The only difference in that and the level 1 kit is this comes with the new, I think it's aluminum arms, basically, I guess you would say. So I'll show you that's all in the trunk, and we got the BMR 762 kit, which is the IRS subframe support system. So you got a big brace in the front and a little brace on the rear part of your, I guess, IRS obviously, but it's kind of all part of the cradle. But as you've seen, or if you didn't, in the last video, I personally installed my BMR billet aluminum vertical links with spherical bushings. So those are basically the top-notch vertical links that you can purchase anywhere, solid basically, so nothing will be able to really move, and it'll definitely, with all of this, for sure up the rear end. I tested the vertical links out yesterday, and they seem to do a pretty good job. Couldn't really tell a whole lot of difference, except for in the shifts. They seem to not upset the car as much because my car shifts so hard. If you watched yesterday's video or whenever I uploaded it compared to this one, you will know. But the previous video, I should say. But you will definitely know. So let's check out what's in the trunk, and then we will head out, and we're going to my buddy Will's shop. Check him out on Facebook, Z's Automotive. He's a great guy. I've never seen someone work as hard for like as long as he does. Like, he just goes non-stop, and he goes at his own pace. So, you know, sometimes he'll stop and take a break, and then he'll work for another couple hours. So, but he basically stays up all night, and he's always super good to me and my buddies, and so I really appreciate him helping us out. So if y'all could give him a like on Facebook, I'm sure you'd appreciate it. But let's check this stuff out. Aha, there we go. So basically all you see on the floor right there is the 762 kit. So those go in the front, the big 2 braces. Those 2 go in the rear, and they have another little like flat metal piece that goes with them. Got Will a sticker in there that I'm sure he will appreciate. We'll check out his car too because he finally got it done. I'll show you when we get up here. But in here we got the CB005 kit. Here's the arms, and then got all the bushings and stuff down in there. So pretty cool, guys. It all looks great. I mean, I assume it's powder coated, you know, in red. So I went for red because I like color. Even though it kind of contrasts the car, it's all up underneath the car, so I won't really be able to tell. So basically all that's left is for my drag springs to come in whenever they get off back order here in a couple weeks or a few weeks or whatever, and we'll be good to go. So we're just going to head up there, guys. It's about an hour away. He lives in Somerset, Kentucky, so about an hour away, like I said, but shouldn't be too bad of a journey. I'm just going to cruise up there. I'm not in no rush or anything, so we'll get this all installed. I'm assuming it's going to take us probably about a couple hours to do this. So, you know, you can do this on a jack and jack stands, but a lift is obviously going to be easier. Only thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use maybe like an engine or transmission stand to support the cradle whenever we get all these bolts unbolted. But I'll try to walk you all through the process. I might not be able to document all of it because, again, I'm going to be helping him, but I will try to maybe stop and go through and show you all what we did. But if I can't, check out Xander's video, Xander13. He's done 2 great videos on the CB005 kit, the CB010 kit, which is only the $100 kit, which, speaking of such, I got a video coming for you all on that as well, and the 762 kit. So if I don't get a perfect video about it, he done a really good video, hands-on install, GoPro on head and everything, so I think y'all enjoy that. Check it out. Necessities for a long journey with some work being involved. Also on spring break, so I'm going to throw that notebook out the window, but let's get a little startup action for you all. Ooh, she's good and warm. Still loud, though. Alright guys, so got her up on the lift here. Obviously, first things first, remove your rear tires. So I believe we're going to do the cradle lockout kit first, which is basically there's your rear part of your cradle, there's your front. So that red arm replaces this right here, but they make the $100 kit because this right here is stamped steel. At the end of the day, you know, it's going to hold. And then somehow or another up through here, that's where the subframe braces go, and then you got another piece that goes, I believe, right here underneath this somehow. So we're going to try to figure it out. We got the instructions. I'm going to get her going. Will's out here burning some stuff, but we'll keep you updated if we can. Alright guys, so like I said, didn't get the video much. The only issue we're really having is this right here. If you can kind of tell, is kind of leaned forward just a little bit in the front. Sorry the camera won't focus, but it's for whatever reason not lined up 100%, but basically everything else was pretty easy. The only thing we had to do, we did have to lower the exhaust. If you ever watch Xander's video, he did do that. We didn't think we were going to have to, but this bolt right here on the sway bar was just kind of prohibiting that. So we had to get a kind of a flexible head socket in there and be able to undo it, but everything else is almost about as good as it's going to get. We still got to tighten up everything, but I'll show you this other side. It's still not perfect. But remember, you know, this kit is really precise. So as you can kind of see, maybe I can even zoom, even like this side right here, it'll focus, isn't perfect. And also I apologize, the light is not the best either, but you can kind of tell, sorry, that it's not perfectly straight either. So we're just going to keep doing what we can, and if we can't get it perfect, then I will. We're just going to torque everything down, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we made it home. Everything's done. Only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over with my click type torque wrench. He didn't have a click type, and his digital one was broken, so obviously we snugged everything down super tight with the impact gun. So I mean, it should obviously be at specs, but I'm just going to go over everything one more time, you know, and get up under there and just check. And so I'll pretty much finish this up whenever I get done under there. So I hope you all enjoyed so far, though. I'm sorry I didn't get to video again much of the install, but like I said, we were kind of trying to do some trial and error, because like I said, we kind of followed the instructions, kind of not. We kind of had to kind of do our own thing because we were installing both of them at the same time. So I'll talk about that all here in the end. Sorry, here it's kind of the next evening when I'm filming this, but basically, guys, the CB005 kit and the 762 kit are almost gonna eliminate 100% of wheel hop from my car for S550 Mustangs. And you know, I can't guarantee it's gonna be 100, obviously, but all I know is the car feels rock solid. But here real quick, I guess I should go over, I guess, kind of how we did it, since we did both at once. And normally pretty much any video you will look up, will see, will be one at a time. So the way we done it was we put the top like cuffs and stuff, or the cups, over top of the cradle, that, you know, the little black pieces that go on top. Then next we put the main cradle bolt up in there, just enough to kind of get it started, and barely put the new bolts in that come with the kit for the new the new arm that replaces that stamped steel piece. Then we put the long bolt and nut on top of it that goes basically right next to that bar on your main part of your cradle right there. And then we connected the two up front, and so just kind of left everything loose. And the way we did it so we went like, basically we went like here, there. So we went like in like a counterclockwise direction and worked our way around, and that seemed to work pretty good for us. So I don't know, you know, obviously you kind of we had to change a couple things as far as directions go, because we installed both at the same time. And so basically we would have kind of had to basically do this like the CB005 kit and then totally undo it to do the 762 kit, or vice versa. So we just kind of went with the flow. Like I said, obviously you can work it out for yourself where what goes. It's not exactly difficult by any means. One thing I will say is don't get frustrated. But I told you all to watch Xander's video, and he talked about it too. It's a very tight fitting kit. So, you know, if it doesn't line up at first, adjust it, pry it a little bit, and it will get there eventually. Now, mine didn't line up 100% even, you know, after we got done. Like the braces with the CB005 kit, one of mine, like if you all seen in the video, I think I talked about it, is very slightly tilted, like ever so slightly, but that's as good as we could literally get it to go and still fit. So, you know, I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to work 100% perfect for you all either. You all probably have a slight issue like that, but the back pieces are easy. Obviously, it's just those little, the only thing we did have to do, again, we had to drop the exhaust. We didn't think we were going to at first, but that front, like more towards the front of the car bolt for the, like the sway bar, is just, you just can't get anything up in there unless you drop the exhaust. So we just figured we'd make our own life easier by trying to just get that all out of the way, and then that way we could just have space to work. But guys, honestly, I mean, this took me and Will under 2 hours for sure, and we probably took 30 minutes to just try to figure out how we were going to attack it and go at it. And so we decided, finally, we decided we were just going to do it and just go with the flow. And normally that's how things work best, as long as you just, you know, whoever you're working with, if you're working by yourself, just, you know, try your best to follow instructions and think logically, like what goes where and what's going to have to fit where. So, I mean, obviously it wasn't too bad, but I mean, it's, again, driving the car, guys, I mean, it feels totally rock solid. Like the shifts feel so much better. Like the car doesn't get upset at all. It doesn't even really squat. It just goes. It's freaky. Like you can just barely feel the car just sink a little bit, and it's right back on its toes. So
I can't thank BMR and Lethal enough, guys, for sending me this kit. It's really awesome. I really recommend it to anyone looking to take that next little step to ensure traction at the track, you know, street, whatever. I think it would be good for handling as well. Obviously, my rear end feels pretty tight, so I mean, you know, I could put some like handling springs on this car. I think, you know, performance handling springs instead of drag springs, and it would be really nice. But honestly, guys, I mean, this is something anybody can do with just a simple socket set and maybe a buddy lift. Obviously helps, but you can do it on jack and jack stands. So, but guys, this isn't really an install video or a how-to video. It's just something I want to show you all the process of kind of getting done. And again, once again, I know I've said it before, but check out Xander's video if you want to see how to do it. Obviously, it's very easy if you just follow the instructions. If nothing else, I mean, they're super simple to follow. And sent these nice BMR stickers, so you know that right there looks really good. You know, to go along with the Lethal sticker, and I'll put this new Lethal sticker on the back, replacing the American Muscle sticker because they suck. But honestly, guys, that's probably going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm just out here trying to finish this up. I'm sorry that it took a few more days than expected to get these out. Again, we didn't get to go down to North Carolina and race, which sucks because of weather, but first open track day that's, you know, anywhere near me, I will be headed to 100% for sure. I'm excited to see how the car does on street tires and on the drag radials, because I think it should pick up pretty decent on both, especially the radials, and I think it should hook pretty dad burn well, you know. So I'm gonna have to maybe go somewhere where there's some good E85, where we've been testing it at closest to us has actually been pretty good. So it's tested 83, but the last time I put it was in Richmond, and it was only 74 when we tested it there. So not the best, but also not the worst. So, you know, a few horsepower. I mean, it does make a difference, but, you know, I'm not one to complain about that. But guys, real quick, we're in our merch. Obviously, it's first link down below if you guys want something to keep you warm while it's cold out. These hoodies are awesome. So all kinds of shirts, short sleeve hoodies, whatever you all want. Really, honestly, you can message Zach from Stilo Brand, and he will pretty much come up with anything you want. And he's a really good guy, and he'll get you a good price. Our discount code is DSR606 for 10% off. Stuff gets to you pretty quick, normally within a week. You know, sometimes if it's later than that, he will definitely let you know, and that's normally not even his fault. It's just if he can get material in time or whatever. So, but I just wanted to get that in there real quick, guys. But again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you found it, you know, somewhat informative. You know, I hope it maybe showed you at least what this stuff does. Maybe not exactly how to put it on, but, you know, what it looks like when it's on, you know, what it does. I kind of went over kind of what we had to do and stuff like that. But again, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a great day. Peace out, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.